Commission dey register some voters for secret places. There are thousands of names to the voters register.
Means if I hear saying they do one for the EC headquarters.
Then fee are thousands of voters for the ruling party in Stronghold and delete names of voters for the opposition in Stronghold.
If these rumors are true, then the upcoming elections cannot be free and fair. The Electoral Commission needs to address these allegations immediately.
My people, let me set the record straight. All these rumors, they are nothing but pure lies.
Really?
First of all, 21 days before the registration exercise, the EC publishes all registration centers in the Gazette, and every single political party knows the location of all these centers all over the country.
Okay.
Secondly, all political parties have their agents at every registration center nationwide. Accredited observer groups, even international observers, they are also present at these centers.
Yes.
All political parties receive both start of day and end of day reports at each registration center. They use these reports to collate the figures of registered voters. Simple. Finally, the BIA registration, the total number of voters published by the Electoral Commission always matches with the figures collated by the political parties from all the registration centers throughout the country. Just if it be anyhow, there is no doubt about it. So my people, don't fall for all the lie that is flying around. The registration process is totally transparent. Now we know the truth.
We won't fall for these lies anymore.
Now you know the truth about the voter registration. The EC ensures a transparent process at every step. Share this information and help stop the spread of misinformation. Remember, the EC no go fit add one figure self to the registered voters. The 2024 election registration process, it be Frenchim, it be clean. No kululu.
Omangana wasundrepa memfa jantumu. Shaping the nation, 107.1. Hey, Oman. 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 Shaping the nation, 107.1. Hey, Oman.
Abusuafo ya na mo ase na yemfa da obon krata no nhase aha 107.1 free sabre aircraft no minim sane wo hwe animu kese abato ehonsem eno wo ho neka ho a ye wo the next 40 days na abato no ne bre adu kakra ebre no aso ya abato no eba beso na obi ni ya muhim hwan e na ewe ne parliamentary ni hia papa new patriotic party parliamentary no ehia intimonka na monhye no nso se otoma presidential candidate na watu ama parliamentary candidate no bomodin ase oma sade no haon kase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de mepe no de mum asmesi de menene ya ka esanse wa MBB no kre wom ne se wotoma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na wanto ama parliamentary candidate na enye parliamentary candidate na wa ha no nemum Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na wa ha no nitie watwamu ane se dru time a oye adwuma na nyame ye na dom na Ghana for de akonwa kese yi e de ma no na se wa sha ase se oye na adwuma ni aka eye won mebeboa no the troops ebeboa no ama adwuma woye no etumi akoye na troops no eye won ma omye parliamentarians no womo e na ebeboa no ama adwuma na etumi akoye nti edru time aye kwa akoto aba no na se ebia wo de abufuo wato aba no e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obi wo kra oto a wonsan nyina ho na wadan no ho na wokọ ade a emoa esanse so obeto ama NDC de dabi wonto ma NDC nemum wato presidential na wie parliamentary na aka no ho de na chira na wagya hokọ ade a emoa kra yenkae na yenhye no nso nti se okọ na okokoto aba no a yebesre oto de ma presidential candidate na wakae se parliamentary candidate no nso ehia papa sanse wɔnom ɛna ɛbɛbɔ ne chidom Ghana baabi a yɛba bɛduru yi ɛwɔ 8 parliament yi ama yɛadesua kɛseɛ paa yɛwɔ se nyinaa no yɛhyɛ ne nso na yɛkɔ yɛnim no mfomso a yɛyɛyɛ no yɛnkɔnkɔ yɛ bio sanse yɛkɔkɔto aba na sabatoɔ no yɛanto no sɛdeɛ wɔse yɛto no a ɛyade a ɛmoa abatoɔ nyinaa mu no yɛto ɛde pɛ mpuntuo na mpuntuo no nso ɛbɛtumi akɔ so a na ɛgyina ɛyɛ presidential candidate ayato aba no de ama no ɛne n'ani so ade hono ɛna afei nso so parliamentary candidate a wɔnom ɛkɔ akɔboa no no saa nneɛma yi mmienu ɛna ɛkɔbom sɛdeɛ da bia meka no Ghana yɛ hamamuo mmerɛ a yɛde yɛ adwuma no ɛma yɛyi the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces botaeɛ no nyinaa ne sɛ ɛnɛ no commander no nyɛ ɔko na ɔde yɛ ɛko na mmom nimdeɛ ɛne ɔko ɛyɛ mpuntuo ko ɛna ɔde yɛ ɛkɔ ɛde sɛ wokɔkɔ yi obi na ne nimdeɛ wɔ fam a ɛha adwen wokɔ yi obi na sɛ wɔanya wɔn ma yɛ troops ɛbɛka ne ho ama adwuma a ɔyɛ no mfaso aba so ɛno nso ha adwen deɛ nti a wo wobɛtumi nya free SHS kɔɔyɛ ne sɛ ɛduru hɔ no independent candidate baako a ɔbɛka MPP foɔ hɔ no boaeɛ ɛma adwuma no wɔn yɛ ne yɛ mmerɛ kakra nti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ yɛkɔ yɛ nim no yɛnkae na yɛnhyɛ saa nneɛma no ɛnso ofa ballot paper no na sɛ wohwɛ so a nipa a wohunu n'anim ɛwɔ so ɛyɛ Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ɔno ɛna ɔyɛ number 1 ɛma ɔremfi ɔno na yɛ number 1 na odi team so odi team so wie a parliamentary candidate a wɔka ho no nso ɛyɛ number 1 na ɔno nso odi team so sɛ wogi tum sɛ ɔman yi yabakɔsɛ mu amanyo a yɛyɔ efiri 1992 a yɛba yɛ 4th republic yi mu ɛba mpuntuo ɛne baabi a yɛfrɛ yɛba abɛduro yi ogidi sɛ MPP abom homɔden mɛfa no sɛ kakra kra no a kae sɛ nea ɔforo duapa ɛna yɛpia no na yɛkɔ yɛ nim no nneɛma hodoɔ egu akwan mu na yɛnyina yɛaka bom ne ahwɛ na mpuntuo no etumi aba Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aka sɛ ɔbɛyi ɛnya agorɔ na ɔba abɛdi na wohwɛ ne ne yɛyɛ ne su ɛne ne ban baabi a ofiri ba ne wɔtumi achieve ɛwɔ amanyɔsɛm mu mpo ɔba MPP mu yi wohwɛ mpuntuo ahodoɔ a wɔde aba ɛne nsesan a wɔde aba Ghana politics mu a ɛka kyerɛ wo sɛ ɛka kyerɛ me sɛ si yɛto aba ɛde ma no a yɛnyɛ mfomsoɔ yɛnkae na ɛno yɛnhyɛ no nso na mfie nan a ɛdi anim yi ɛyɛ mfie nan a yɛde ɛkɔ akɔto aba ɛde ama obi obɛdi anim ama mpuntuo atumi aba sɛ yɛanyere yɛ ho na yɛdane akonnwa no ɛde hyɛ obi a wabɛdi bi pɛnsa na ɛbɛwi aseɛ no ayɛ asɛm foforɔ a ɛne ɛnyɛ obi na ɛkumantwi
first time Menyandi president pay. Me a vice president. Menyandi president. And yes, sir. But me a vice president, no. My Chumapa as vice president. But Menyandi president, who? As soon as city with the president. Me the Menyandi president. And yes, sir. But my Chumapa. Because you be a Ghana card, no, yeah. Because Ghana card, no, ubet me afa free amonin amanonia, ubet me afa to coin abagana, no, Mekaya no ambaso. Because the Ghana card number no eba unkwada from birth, omo hospital, ambaso. You can't say me the digital property address Ghana. Ambaso. You can't say mobile money interoperability bet me money across mobile networks, across banks, mobile phones from abroad. Ambaso. You can't say Ghana card number, pay tax identification number. Ambaso. Ebeo SNIT number. Ambaso. Ebe national health insurance number ambaso because you be paperless post yeah because you ultimate now phone so now what car insurance ambaso because zip line drones ebeba edi medicines ne blood abagana mekaya no ambaso because no guarantor student loan with your Ghana card. Ebebaso, ambaso. Mika one constituency, one ambulance. Ambaso. Mika agenda 111. Ambaso.
Omanfm.
Mika say you better gold for oil. Ambaso. Because say you better ghost names. Every government payroll. Ambaso. Because say ubeti make in a tenefie after electricity credit. Ambaso. Because say ubeti make tenefie afa ufo register national health insurance renewal. Ambaso. Ambaso. Because say you better sign no hydro roads. Ambaso. Because say Ubeye one student, one laptop. Ambaso. One student, one tablet. Ambaso. When you know me as vice president.
107.1 so ni higher Oman FM. Quick one nafi mensan emra mechi eneno ma decide anasa production na decide say yebe din komodo do no a e de free Volta region na ya hwede na benti a eho no mabunu do no ano nei omo adwen asesa but ansa na no yenkwa homa no so na ye ni electricity ho komo kakra ye ka say ade a Ghana ade ba ko a ye nyina no ye ni di akire a ye mpese ye behunu bio nkania edundum na yewra Ishmeleje kum hene executive director energy NGO kite yane no nin komo kakra enhwe na nsan ye di nkomo no na o ka se baby ene nam na sesa ban bon homoden omo de adwuma omo dia na se da bia no omo de omo ni di anyinam nkane na echi ene energy sector no bibia efa energy ho omo de omo ni edi akire ede na sese omo ehunu opani ya moachi
ya o mejo so chia wo chia ko
ya da ase anopen so tiefo ejo so migidi se ade achi se ya de obi adwene ho ne se make office kane ho asem te sei meba no kane ho asem te sei madwuma kane ho asem te sei the last time I know din komo no na enye clear papa ba se nyina mun kane no ba bia yigina se sei ye nhunu se kane no dum se de ebrebi na esi no de eye kakra
Nansentem de nanka ye until say last week na what we atwa na ye hu say na prolonged outages me pa just ye dum kane na eche baby ameti say say nano benada no say dum na no pa no anyumre no nsia no mo so na no fie da so me bedru fie no na yesi edum nkane na be no nsia say ye eba after midnight enti say ye dundum ne say na ya so anye be back because me free adwuma mo ba no na I say several other places until say bedru fie no mo so outage sa enti ekoba sa de a ade ba ko pe na ebetumi agina ho ama chese dia omo ye load management say what training and say ebia omani mu nyina ye hia emfa ne say 3000 megawatts ebia enam bibinti ade ba ko ana mienu binti no ebia de omani betumi produce at that time no ye bia to emfa say be 2600 say sa na tie de na say 400 megawatts no nya de ya ho de ni betumi nti yakobasa age se yedundum baabi se ne be ya nkane an begina de ba last week ni de efe na me de maso to format exactly the adekode airport here at the buy but de mi hunu last week ni de na say a load management actually say I acquire sa no e bia gas and free baabi ama na gas ensu ni wa o say ye top liquid fuel say light crude oil I say na bia yi ni bi wo a ye betumi switch almost immediately na e bi nso a de ama bia me kase e bia because me nya all the full details but say ni edum no for be 12 hours in the e betumi load management na load management nso de ade ba ko titru na betumi de aba say most of yen fidie no the gas na ye say gas won ko bi fi Nigeria bana atoabo nso enya problem or say fidie ni na tumi ye because fidie na won bro nyina ma hodi na yin no so ti say machine bi say na nyina ma jaframa no nso Nigeria de ba atoabo de ba eni si enya prolonged outages nti efe na mi tie mu say eye gas ni bi na ho atochima de a ene na nimanim ya no also yenya enough light crude oil a ebetumi a switch over na say yento light crude no so any hode that dey and say gas problem ne be che dey na be a problem no so be because okra fan go na enya say okra ya enya dey okọ Accra Central akwakoto or say oye arrangement now to go minimum na speculative but idum kan ya chesa dey na chesa load management.
Alright, Ishmael Ajikume na me to say anache say even say asogli kra call off we say niema nyina to yi a enkan sese yehu de yehu na bia ye wo gas ana say light oil ene ne keka ho no a still a machines na nka betumi a power wo bra asogli e wo off no.
Oh yeah, say na make an me here full report but asogli 360 megawatts inti say asogli co offer imagine now the mfidie na aka na betumi ya adwuma bro ye peak demand no so unless say asogli shut it down no ebia mfidie ni bi nso ho atochima say sa na tie dia menya full report na mu bisame a de won bia meka akire but de minim say ne de menti say mfidie ni bia ho atochima nti asogli free mu kra na de ya hygiene kakra na ye say system no say balance bam say load ni na ko gina fa ko na ye empane say asogli co offer o hwe power plants na akawo anafo ana akra is saying this part of the country the Tema enclave no ne akosombo ena plants na akana dodo na nso say omo western region into system no say balance them because nya shorted no na just see a movie and you from the western enclave no at the baha but the minim until say okay imagine see asogli question no so no benya sure say asogli shut down na load management but that's also one big power plant 360 gas or it metumi asa hwehwem but the cess reserve no bro 360 it said ya kan na ya adwa na asogli kra offer or see to me manage load
na wom se bia yedi ho commodity obi be kan se me the electricity dem use bia mitua enti ade na entimi enye ho adwuma na this a problem yi aba yen a ye use no na ebi e wose ye ma de tua no kosoro ana ade na de aba
ya asem no ni fapem na ni de diwa kotene pa ye se nyina mahoden na ECG any Nedco AG free omo produce no a whole kana osi agege no besin na ye ntumi ngege ni nyina PRC mhihye mu no se yemfa ne se oto oje nyina mahoden yemfa ne se me de kan se mo be 100 cedis PRC se woton ye hweze obeton anyina mahodin ni nyina na watumi agike sika no emu oha nchichemu aduokono nwotwe nti 2% pe ho nchichemu mienu na PRC anyina mahodin bo na ye de ma menu mienu tua no ye ma ho kwan se koba se nipa no kura ntua emu 2% ntua dia would be allowance or no eka enyina ma hoden bo no ti se koba se wan ye 98% a de akire nyina ne se saa sika na yetua no se wo tua kapra na takua de wo tua no ne de metua ne keka bom ni aka se ebia bosumi o se sika e behia de atua enyina ma hoden ne ho ka de bia to fango ni na emfa se bia 100 million cedis a na se 100 million no ye benya 100 million se obi atua na nyina ma hoden ka na se ECG so etumi gigiska ni na ohanchichemu edo kron wotwe a ibeti osi enye ska de tua ni na so hwe na nse mreka kra besin ko na PRC report cash waterfall mechanism na so hwe sika eba fotuo na ye de tua obi aka na bosumi bia no is an average of hwe sika so mo jeje a na ne nro ohanchichemu aduonum kra nti obi nim de enti a sika jeje no aye dendenden sa but yegusu aye hwehwem ayi auditors me ade hwehwem but ne fapim ne tie o twa nyina ne se want me anye jiska ne nyina se so mo ne IPPs no esa contract se sika na ebeba no cash waterfall no nche sika podo bi ho se etua ma omu nyina including na sogle eno na sogle se ni nyina emma omo atu omo tu omo fidie obi nim the same power no ne omo makani na abaye but se situation ansesa yana ema sika sem ho yedin ewo power sector na
obani wo kase yentimi nyigi ni nyina se nkrofo wie bi
nkrofo wie the friend non technical laws and commercial laws ni ububuma bebre bi stealing, pure stealing. Meter bypass. Ebia meter NRD but ebia for young so ebia prepaid ebia no sense so still na no credit was wa year juma ebi nso ye omo a ye nim say ya mo bill ba omo ntua ebi nso ye ebia aban dwumakuo a omo ni prepared so no so ebia omo nso enya ntua omo de but eno mpo de ehun asem no kan ye different because ewo ha na aban aye ne say omo say greco the ECG kana we di we ka now from the unpreview netting of the debt no omo de church omo aka but eno nso kan ho bi but ni na no kamfu ano wo de die yama ho kwan ya allowable losses ni na aka ho se wo declare kana wo de beba cash waterfall no se for the past 4 afimu from April Hobani na no wo hwe the report appears published on the cash waterfall mechanism skeba mu no ya about 800 million anyway here close to about 2 billion. I said the next obi ho ka na yetua atofan wo ene ade nti minim say omo ye omo bo omo ho modern se na be ya omo sika jeje na be kosoro but the back cash waterfall mechanism no eno na ebetumi agina so de aka ase no ntumi ntua ka ni nyina uyi eno free ma de ya ton the omo ye ne eton ye no uyi eno free ma infidie no should be wo ha sa take or pay contract no once I won no contract say me the affiliate na ba be si ana say nka me supply wa if we be capacity charge or see etua no sa de ni na so eka ho a ba se say no krampo de omo dan ye ka no omo mfa nka ho ye yi eno asi nchen a eno achi ho akire ni aka omo ni aka ho asem but invoices are nya ne bosumi bia no sika ya jeje no entumi enkaba ntina ya na akoya se wo hwe utie asogli statement no de ba ya na osisika na omuni ministry kura adwene kwa adwen cross se amohye amokwa amosan krata se bosumi bia de be ma omo no nyeni na no munya na ni senti nso ni sei yawo sika no ECG jeje no omo de ba cash waterfall no ma cedis by contract na any almost signing na US dollars. Inti say Bosumi bia no it is the same amount of money as the last month 700 million buy this month 800 million buy and I say 700 million na say exchange rate no so exercise sika podo krona no wo de $1 ma enurusa nti en kwan de tia ne say sika na obetua ma omo no eno aso tia na nti o so omo $10 million so the 10 million more ni na more omo makani na obi anso nye sika mpanya hwe nti se 10 million na bia no wanya mo 5 no dia mo sa na ya ne sa for these years nti
ma opani ma menti asem yase ne wo kan enfie bebre asem before say MPP aban ye be bakra na e problem e wo ho edidi ho nkoma ene ye san di san nkomo yi ede na eye different intia say at the chrono MPP aban ba ye de recent month yi mo na ye hunu say kania no wo mu ana dum kakra na problem kakra ba ede na make that difference na say the same problem I can ho asem dada da na wo ho abepim ne ya wo nti ase mu no de na o ma ye no soro nkuntia
again say me can minim say nina the reason there but until say oman sikasem eho ko atwe kakra no na busumi bia na Ministry of Finance wo sika na omutua either so omutua me dey to fuel and as omutua directly am IPPC but a free says I am a program buy and necessary sikasem ho ayedin no sa sika na ya na free ministry e call directly no say and also I have problem kakra because
enti sika no metewase na nye ne ye giggie ne de ye ka ho asem ne mo maban na na de sika kososo e mo manfo no
de aban na de sika kososo afibia dream bia de ne FNSS capacity no e bit to me kwa ko do $300 million $400 million because only the panel contract just a take or pay contract and na e bin so and am say it's a gas and ma or say kofa crude oil cargo back over $50 million. Would the crude oil cargo back over CCI be the HRB 28 days and we have $50 million. Inti the TN say na buying this car at the big direct intervention, pay some of the money directly to the IPPs. You know, fiscal space, you know, saying that him say ni hobby. Inti say na ese power sector na no sika no mjejina no so mdi twa omo na omo de bi eye de so omo de ye ni na. Enye se bo na appearance de mom sa na mani na wo. But with the exception of the excess capacity, inti aban any IMF agreement, you know, the difference and aban is supposed to pay directly to the IPPs. But and ECG so or say the yaton the omutumi ton kwa omoji power no omoji no so no or say to say ben o hanji chemu edokron wotwe no yes then bia there is a shortfall inti no na previously no until say IMF semi beba ne debt crisis you know na aban the sika every either Esla na say bibisa right from the yiko eba support to support you know the minimum says say no and share that mass and your seba it na time na honorable for reata one de bia na or two sika din say sika we near the akoso power sector na say but and no na ekura system no ma ba pem sa abre ti no sa support ni free wa na just this one na ba be gina distribution companies in so because of
ma men come chikakra na me omanfo ntenia ye di ho nkomo ya ase time wa na ye wo kane adumu ana di ye benfie kakra na omanfo enwuma ne ade ko fom no eno na ye problem ben ya na ban na nya sika mfa emwa ana na ye problem ben ya
okay so that time no deɛ na yɛnim nyinaa ne sɛ na yɛ demand no kanea na yɛhia no wode toto mfidie na ɛwɔ hɔ no a na ɛntumi produce enough nti sɛ na yɛhia 2000 megawatts a ebia na okeka mfidie na ɛwɔ hɔ no nyinaa bom a ebia bɛyɛ 1600 na yɛbɛnya nti at that time no na ne problem no fapem kɛseɛ paa deɛ na ɛde ba paa di mu akotene ne yɛ generation ne yɛ ne enough generation plant ɛno yɛ baako ne fa bi no nso na kakra na ɛwɔ hɔ no nso no na sikasɛm nso ɛho ɛden kakra nti eduru bere biara na fuel so yɛnya fuel ma plants kakra na ɛwɔ hɔ but the main ayi saa brɛ no na yɛ mfidie na ne yɛde yɛ anyinama hoɔden no na esua kyɛn deɛ ehia no ɛna yɛyɛ sɛ yɛ solve problem no yɛkɔ yɛ sɛ yɛanto yɛ bo because mfidie na yɛde baeɛ no na ɛdɔɔso kyɛn deɛ ehia no ɛna contract no nso yɛsensan na bebree yɛ sɛ benya ka kyerɛw sɛ ma yɛ ready sɛ mɛ produce na aka kyerɛ ne sɛ wonhia mentwɛn a still a mɛbrɛ invoice ɛne yɛfrɛ no take or pay no invoice no kyerɛ sɛ nkanea boɔ no a yɛtua no yɛfrɛ baako capacity charge ne yɛfrɛ baako energy charge capacity charge no deɛ ɛno na megye free wɔ hɔ nkakra de atua nyinama hoɔden na mfidie na mde aba bɛsisi hɔ no ɛno ne yɛ capacity energy charge no yɛ sika mihia de run a plant nti the cost of producing the power and also another part say me plant na are ready now so when you ready because demand in anywhere capacity charge in the bosumi be and still no say man suspend arrangement na me the invoice be bro so tia nti dum so na ye call mu first in the na generation and a kwame nso na fuel but sabre the MPP beto excess capacity sa capacity no nso na see etua hoka eno na omo me makasa same way say the debt crisis in mu 70 to 80% energy related Omanfm ye decision be decision be take as far as energy sector is concerned, because in the hunches so Sikana a energy sector, a Cassia, the agree between your bomb. Into previous one, the next generation, but for the past 8 years, mainly excess capacity and sometimes fuel supply, because we are in Kenya energy now, so Bebre no so and because. Obia kana edede do sector medoso Ghana gas for ECG Ghana gas ka GMPCC Ghana gas de omoka because almost ntia raw gas omo de mo ECG the grid coca nti aban mia na ni because also oma dums oma nkan ya dum ma but eye ni na ye ka nti na o say aban pesika de ma system no running na dia ba be dru be e wo
I see. Yeah, the uncommon no eba na wie ye. Yeah, Omanfm baby a yegyina sabre. Wonu ma ewia, omo wia e ma yen ayetua no na ye ho e kyere yen. ECG fo no e na omo nye omo adwuma ye. Mibusa we fi se enche ye kura na company bi ba Ghana ha se ye the ECG assure mo nsa within 2 months. Nsankyerene omo yiye no na eye fe. Deɛ na ɛkɔ so aban adwuma nti deɛ na ɛkɔ so nti asade wei yɛntimi nsia no
ya sa asame biam se be here be 1 whole day but ECG for bomb homode but amanfo no so omu hia amanfo mo a de bia meka se esi den na wo hia ukodwom so kwa akota de a ukura osika unya osika no akwa akota na de watu aka na de abafi u phone ukura wo no say data ni so a utu aka na waji but a drain in a man who are doing the quite be no person free, may join one and Tiasi. A bimonso abomutrimupo, area in Caniano. You can get one of the most efficient distribution utilities, but it's a focus on baby and Caniana said the culture of paying our bills and also anywhere they will all struggle. The solution ultimately will be say everything is so automated. Say, me office I was me who say be a brono way solo. In Kenya me de call when is car me jejeno. En ru inti. Me instead say me two microphone me microphone go the whole Ghana. Targeted meko say yemfani say minim me one we no be makobo be brono so yemfani say baby am away Ken City side o. Say you will be the friend boundary meters. Na say minim nyina ma woden dodo a me supply the call. But bosome so ya no me share baby a me revenue collection. Instead say menya 10 menya 2. Let's just say 8. Immediately, say me to it's a task force we are almost call rather than say task force in the whole Ghana EHC and no too efficient. But me can't answer na ye more utilities and ye more distribution companies. What the car you see I can say won't share our bills, say postpaid pescana for cocotia. So who prepaid meter now why you kululu bina meter in media. A canna down cannibal affect whether or not the light will be on or not.
Obani, ya no ase chiri asem for ba beba. Alright, Ishmael ejekum hene ase da ya odia. Okay, alright Ishmael ejekum hene ena ye ne no din komo no 107.1 suni haya Omanfm ye hwede oboncraft enum nsem na ya hwe Ghana fosu eni ye ban a ye de ewo wi ase ohima adwo akire wa aboko de
Honorable Amufa Boachi nyame adom ne nahu mobro nti wache ye nkwan nenso na
okay
so
me ho ye
nyame ase
okay na weekend here ko say
oh it was okay it was normal normal you dra wa assurance nti na hwa ye gidigidi kakra but bende
okay
and normal edu ho ne de sa neti
meba san say they say 40 days na campaign no asio na ye koto aba
the first time in our history Ghana is implementing one district, one factory. For the first time in our history, Ghana has drones for medical delivery, and Ghana is the world's largest medical drone delivery service. For the first time in our history, Ghana has successfully issued a digital national ID card. For the first time in our history, Ghana has implemented a digital property address system. For the first time in our history, Ghana has mobile money interoperability. For the first time in our history, over 80% of adults in Ghana have a tax identification number. For the first time in our history, Ghana is implementing one district, one hospital under Agenda 111. For the first time in our history, we have digitized passport acquisition. For the first time in our history, we have digitized the process of obtaining a driver's license. For the first time in our history, Ghanaians can renew their NHIS membership from their mobile phone. For the first time in our history, government is implementing a pension scheme for cocoa farmers. For the first time in our history, Ghanaians were provided free electricity for lifetime consumers for a year during the COVID-19 pandemic. For the first time in our history, Ghanaians were provided free water for a year during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. For the first time in our history, government has provided free Wi-Fi to 700 senior high schools, 42 colleges of education. For the first time in our history, government has implemented one constituency, one ambulance. For the first time in our history, government has established Zongo Development Fund. For the first time in our history, we have built more roads.
107.1 higher Omanfm. Ohima adwachira oho electricity na ekose baby a we adwuma no.
Oh Debbie, okay, Thursday no, eno mudum light fi anopa. numre ne mo be 5 o'clock and almost so
okay
but no ano no and a Saturday no so mo dum na no pa badanche be 2 hours no mo sign so
na no mo sign so na wa ti ade kronti a
me say so no na sogly close it down
so no na sogly dey wa
na me dream say be no
wa close it down enye no enkoma ye ne ora Ishmael Ejekum di no de na chese enye no ya
wo
enye no nkane no a yeso aye ntua na ye bom kro no
illegal connection ni ade ye timodi o enso ye wi na ye say expect say this
how by my very important questions say there be aye kan ye say a problem a e wo ho ne aboboso a enye na sa problem ne sha ase e ba ne sign na within this 8 years mu de there be ankane no ejina so say ye the same problem ne o ka kire ne say aban no diska kushim meba sa asem no so na ban diska kushim na e beba sa asem no so ma me nin komo quickly enwie Sani Kasim ye obi a oye fashion designer Fuji Fashion College. In fact nyese oye no keke oye obi a oyusu industrial machines ya wo edomo no mo eye adwuma be pese me ne din komo kakra. Fuji morning boko de okay ya da se anope se waje enso na yedin komo wo ho no kanea na san edum
I thought I do.
Bear how many hours?
Bear 2 hours, sometimes 1 hour.
Okay.
I thought that was why we call bear 4 hours.
Okay. Who share Juma ya see din fie saying?
Oh, I tell you, they do 20 years.
I see. So say nkwara na ochiro mo adwuma no e wom say TV at abade but dodo say na say omo ho
say am obey 15 students.
Okay, very well. Not just regime yi NDC MPP ne nkane asemi de wo experience pa ebe 8 years ntem eni no dum so no de obi ani tua kanea no wo hwe a ene wadwuma no akose de wo hwehwe no
me kan say akane de na enye se de esipeno but sisi age nyame adom eye chen akane no
akane no ye breben no
akane no ye dum sombre na meka dum sombre no em say I think 8 years ago, was it 8 years ago? Do somewhere no. I think 2016 or 2014, 2015, 2016 or them say dim sono I think in Saint-Crama affect your business and productivity and sikasem a hot tray on like unya comfortability dia empanya with aside from the demand also a do na do a win da any also near the other internet na any kwa na but you are doing it there kasa far better than before.
Yes, corona say mo adwuma kra nko yi enum ne ade how important na kane yi e wo ho de ma ba wo adwuma no a
sisi asem na wo kan na say before
sisi asem na making
sisi asem de and then for me I don't know for others a binu potemu no experience do so more but for me my fame had do so no far better me can say do so because do so no is a new hobby you know the meaning say a no more ya CAP and be no more don't like you because actually sometimes 30 minutes sometimes 1 hour sometimes a year necessarily the cost 4 hours but then you did ya yetendia e wo na be o wo ani it mechanics is here far better than before
I see. Mon de a mo nyama nyosem nom ne ade but enye den a woto aba. E de niam ba na na o gina so hwe wokoto aba.
Sem to aba. Ye me gina so hwe eye emputu ejuma any life itself, life generally, well-being, because mining kuya, then you have to decide. So we take a certain kuya, you have to decide your. But to be there, then you know what to do. Because I can know that your mind is very rough, but to see I don't cafe, kakra.
Say adwuma no ye enkrofo ba
just say sika na eni o mind mo I don't know say sika no e be mu finu dia but sika sema e din pa enemy sika sema e din but adwuma no je thank God complain
how often na utua electricity bill
me prepaid na use so I think me strategizing within a month, it may be 2,000, and sometimes 1,500. First week, me thought say 500. Second week, I thought say 300. Third week, I thought say 500. I thought I'm strategizing. Now, so the way I me come begin.
Say can you ni hwa say obetumi ayusu manual ana
Debbie second because of your industrial machines there was standby generator I use in second year ni hwa na ya so generator but I don't know fuel now better now we just start to generator
we no ni fuel no de he na na boka
fuel le eno e kawum fuel le kawum pa but no say before I ever saw generator, let us say a juma customer no demand immediately. Now and then we saw because we need sika yes we in return. But mostly the sika termination customer relationship in the money so because a car if you look at the will profit now profit margin so that because more no the thing a lot of fuel. Now I bring a money pound so that they are nipano maybe they stop and I said maybe they do you know customer service. But say profit be media and you rather lose because the profit margin is better. But wow, as a business owner, a more credibility, a more with Jumano so like nipano move there or no be because disappointment me and the cobra no still for any we at the family no so I'm like entity or pama but I try to maintain the customer relationship and trust what the family to do what the December or no matter what program now all the family there or your state and far good to go with you a boy. They must think they are also being at the old
Yari a band a man pick it up.
Make us pick it up. I pick it up. Yari and Banny is man pick it up.
A chance I pick it up no a debe saying.
I pick it up no a baby 3 years 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3 years. I pick it up. But this is kind of in go for botum in Germany. Nipano say I can know order be 3, 4, and 5 in the month as you see or so now order be 2. It's at least a year. Can Nipano it means Nipano study order for more. It's a year saying I can.
My no ase yada se pa no pay say oni edi nkomo e kire ye bekasa. So yada se Fuji a company wo mo fashion design na said ye ne di nkomo no na ye hwe said ye ono nso na adwuma no eko sabri ya nkane ano wo ma na bo na ni kakra na ye hwe said ye esi eko say fa better Oyema ohonos am so o confirm dey na wo kan say be 2 hours.
Yes. Be o 2 hours no maso.
Okay.
And almost how mundum ni bi.
And this obi shem sa kan na ni ase obi ti shem sa na dum no outra nya na tuti every so.
Aya no kwento obi she dryer mu na se dum sa no. I saw also generator. I saw got fuel.
You can say dum sa na uti aka dryer.
Ya no kre.
No sasa no want that.
Meti pa sa bra no esuso no. Say so team next say tutu team ni kan ade. Asemo.
Afi na na dryer no bafufro. Anti obi a person ni tikoshe mu bi.
Sometimes ya na e cost a customer bi ho beka so me kwa ma me nko fimra me ya de nti ma me nkomra obi so ho no mu a o pentema ko baabi nti no wa so generator sometimes sika o de be ma no the other better generator ne bro de obenya na so but o she dryer ni mu na yadum light tina for utimi nya ne hwe ti ji se oboka na koto fuel na o dry man no
I see.
That is customer satisfaction.
I see. And kakra. Na Orange Melaje come hene kan say me busan say for the past 8 years e ba ne say na kane na timi agina so a say sika ye gege na yentimi nyeje on me ewia ne ade na entimi emwa ma yentumi enya sika no a ani enya ne from Oramahama time nti e ba ne say na so oh ansa na IMF nsem yi beba ama yare ya ba ma nsem ya ba no na ora ken oforiata bosumi bia no osika otwa anase quarter bia no aban ye budget a osika yetwa na ye de ko shem e de boa omanfo no wo kan na am say enti free SHS hoka empuntu nyuma aban aye ewo ye court system ye schools empuntu nyuma aban aye wo ho ya kwan ahodo a aban aye so okay kansa na ma nyina di bom any TVET ho nsem a akoso Ghana ha ye may cultural exams exams fee na aban afa omu books na aban afa ni nyina chi no na aban san atwa sika e de kohye enyina mon kane anum enti na ye nkane an gina so dia ene aban sika no na unya free he
illegal connection ni krono no aye bo no aye de awi ade no abo man ne ka no na aban di sika ko se mama he ene se Ghana for ye gigi ye so sa ena na ni nyina still aye ehunu because illegal connection pa nkrofo ageno honorable illegal connections nkrofo ageno obi ohono ma abosome obetimi akato say oni bele ba 20 cedi fridges bebre be saso wa ha nyina ni nsuo ya wo ton nkrofo be yiko nyina 20 cedi madam edie na wo ye ene be sa na eba krom ha me say omo de freezers no yi nsuo man nkrofo no ebi no ho no abosome be wu no bele de bebre omo no abo be onwapo 20 cedis 15 cedis 30 cedis I say omo de omo nsake ka mo meters no obi so wo honom kra ontwi power ni mfi meter no mupo nti say eka bia kra maso na wo de ye dwiri sika gu ni botom na aban etua ho ka mom de ma no na ni nyina still aye say aban nya hwe ye hunu hwe
pepe
de yetimu ye de mampeni na na do dan kwaku fodo akrokro wagege yeso oh yes wagege yeso pa mama time no so wono kane no ebedum o nyanti na modem 4 years
yes dabi chase abrabo ayebo de eboa ema empuntu oba na nye ho no wo hwe enye ho no wo hwe na all the weekend so news ane wo krom the honorable ayokobo twi
yes
follow kakra
secretary general
yes follow kakra yeah mo na baso pa
she is one minister utimi hu say what distinguishing ne ho wo na dwuma no a oye ne mu who say minister sa ye de controversies ne ade funfo unte ne nka ho
yes
na ministry na ye de ne kwa utimi hu say mampani na do dan kwaku do nanti a one ne nanti no sua ne ma bebre e wo mampani nchen enti foreign ministry na ye de ne koye no yenne amaya hodo ntem nkitahudie no o connection is so good to the extent say obia penasem amanya etwa ye ho ahia no mo be hia nyina no wotumi wo so oni omo nyina link no ye very good enti no wama obia hu say yes adwuma no a ye de share ne sa no waye ne yi atiga nanim because come secretary general no enye
position ketwa
nti se wo ye ho niam basa bibia keka unya
me das ma meaning come quickly enwie ora Moses fo amoni adwan ne yen na ye ne no ndi ye ma me ayokobo twe nkomo yi kakra na afi ye ntoa so lawyer morning
so wala mo fa so wala
bravo
obo mi di pene bi mu yan wase o
so eni ba bi ade be fifa
da me se ni di mo na di ma sansa mo me se
ya ma me foreign affairs minister then near position kesi say aba beto say na wonim no all these years
oh amofa me do ase na nyamishia woni watiefo nyina meche obia o studio ho na edmaden edmapa moye amofa weekend die semanka semeni anje ana meboa meni aje papa ade ha mi ani Real Madrid Barcelona for tia piegu yeso
na sam okono na munim dada so mbeti agumo so wo motigumo so da wenye we ni de dikan ba we mom de o man to omobo
I told my son, me back into John, they know Barcelona, but we should the way Barca any a friend say Bayern Munich boy, and I'm saying no more on the. But then go back to the issue that I wanted to talk about. Minya bano ashegana for no nyam papa. Na now be saying saying I'm of us only say I retired from the law school, although I probably will be doing the part-time teaching in Ghana legal systems. Now, Minya Bano, obey a student, though, you qualified as a lawyer last year, Obia, Obekaino. So, Yamincha, Minya, quite Hubrasimo, excellent. Now, Ushe minister, 4-time MP, or MP on 4 occasions. Now, obey deputy minister. A sound so President for time no to the current president. Uhe na Omanfm na juma ye na so ba ye current president Emma minister. Na minister moi say no see lectures consistently. I know say me hano, but Uhe no, I don't even know what to say. Her comportment, her contributions, fantastic. Na me de say, na me na dom. So that she walked into the bar and joined us. Now she age out there, lawyer, 60 years. Now when no fair, oh dear, now me, I think about 2.5 years, I heard that she was going to compete to be Commonwealth Secretary General. Now and then Yamia Dum, Yamia Shano Mano, and position. Amofa, Semenka Semeninja, Nameboa, Menia Papa, Pesan say. Adia why you no magana for my nyina me back my music the results about and that's why she did that she loves this lady and they're all encouraged, all of them want to be like her. If say Ghana for my because say you know about the whole of the Commonwealth over 2.3 billion people and over here, so look at the number of countries in USA, countries in Ireland, England, Wales, Canada, New Zealand. Amama no pii na dia dane se Commonwealth no e hyaase no na ye amama ya English UK fo abedio yes omodi so yenya ye ho fa ahodie after independence no ene ye bo mu fa mu Commonwealth no na se sia the French colonies no kura ba beka ho Benin aba beka ho. I think there are few other French colonies e pese e beka ho e sanse ade na ide emu ayede eti mi gidi se enu aba no position anyankopɔ de na kwakɔ gina no onyame ene ye beda na se edikan na ye beda ye president so ase. Honestly, this is a huge achievement for the president. I saw his post on the internet. I can see he's very elated about what has happened. And this is something that he has been pushing for so long. I don't want to go on a certain issue because of that. But then that's not the reason why I came. But I am proud of what this government has achieved. Now, me just say even former President Mahama Kwa support to it. Now, and not just a Ghana for you see a boom, not see a kind who boom. Now, you need to be sure. It reminds me of Dr. Kofi Annan, when he was also competing to become UN Secretary General. The way together this whole country galvanized and supported him. Now, on your position, but it is a way no. Ghana for you ninja. Let's not make it a partisan affair. Now let's all Ghanaians congregate together, especially Ghana for Mano. Mon country, man, say, say, NDC, MPP, the BBC, and let us celebrate this woman. Now, a Juma Yankopon dia Shannon Sano, the name Diana Wenya as a diplomat, as a lawyer, as a member of parliament, you know. Woman Jila Emma Ghana for they be mine, Sabia, and won't say no. Now, for policies, Embra, a Debwa, ma Commonwealth, especially developing countries that will come out no mono. Yakoyanim.
Lawyer, my auntie, I say, my auntie, I say from a man or a side. Ana dear Nampe P, say be a position I can see, say, bar, a man no be no mere Muniaku could drum the Bequenim.
Oh, I'm a who is true, and the way I own said, be my Hano, and I am Mano. Minkasi a come show, made a minion to because Ghana Hano, or buy a Nanaya Sant, only D and Memenim. And now share your mamre sumwa, ye find him for cry, and I idea is matrilineal. When I'm teaching Kashmir law, Mekase, and Yano Cresse, Ghana ha in particular, no, ye can't mash it, Yano Cre. My mommy was very strong. In all families, the women are very strong in their own way. It's a Kwesibroni viewpoint of feminism. Say, Mano, you can't send Yanke enough or the person Danny Bermano. Yenasa, what you buy and a dear Bermasuye. Now, the American say, Aya in official positions. Say, yeah, play a kodi a Nimuno. Ayana, a man, Elmodinakakra. But I believe that things are changing. We school come one class statistics say man go school more lawyer me chile we buy a class was a man does on man same man kra and the call here recently is 700 and I think 70 something no a man does same man it's even in medicine one day so I think the women are springing up nicely and we need to encourage them. Now we say dear na more take off from I think sometimes it's prejudice. Sometimes a man doing so they were bad here. America they even in the American election. Now you're doing America they almost anymore. And so right now no almost sexism. Divided even the black men a lot of them are moving towards Trump, of course, for other reasons other than so you're bad men whites also the same. All the mission. So it is a natural feeling in society. Say Obama Joannis will be anymore. But meaning say nunti ebeja a man wechi it say if they form 51% of our population ye je omachia enye yi all the meche e ma ye omugu hu fefefe omubo program say my program na ede ana meboa so a man wo mu a efe na ede nti ye nso omu nsem na ye mpiom na so omu ye a they say the agri kind no if you train a man you know, you train just an ordinary one single woman. But if you train and groom a woman, you are grooming a nation. Because omumuna a manade a fiba. If we train them well, we educate them well, they have an impact. Here, Amofa, whoever I am now, my dad did an excellent job, I'll be honest with you. But my mother was about 60% of the job. And woman Pia, na me papa ya, na Ulidi bono afremi ose wo papa say no ye nye memfa no suban no all the meche no na me so no enti komitrim enti some of the excesses that my father committed sebi nke bi a emwa me no obehu se esan se me ma me tu me funte na machia wo de bi se mema pii o ma ye mpanimfo aye animtifo o ma catch us o ma me the women played a very fundamental role in their growth and their development and the man no se train no mu yi a amofa o tu se kro se man no so dane so mo be dane a kro no be gu kra eti I am happy that she's such a huge symbol, not only for the girls, but also for the boys, that if we aspire, we can achieve whatever we want to achieve. But maybe the idea I fair about her is her humility, you know, our experience. But don't friend to know. That is one of the problems I have, let's say, with some of our women politicians. Let me choose my words carefully. Ahomaso kakra ne ahantan kakra bam ne kasa kwa ne ne ye ne se ne obesi posa ne ho no aso no nkwa na wonim tie mami we amofa me gibi se wo be fro bia wo radio so ba catch us say mami we ni bia no wanim o that's what antisa and you see quite often you don't need to show off what you know unim wa unim obia ba nim say Mami okwedie onimdie. You don't need to shout about it. And if you want a certain thing done, bibi wo pese memaye anasi nye do echia. I think a woman's power is not in the noise making, but strategically stating her position. Watonobo na okwa semi ya. Memaye akuma ketua bi o, ema no betua dada em ye di omu nyina di omu chi. This woman represents real female leadership. That's how I will put it. And yet, kwesi bruni concept of feminism na yenya yankekem yanchentem mama na yankeke bibi nchiro no that be. She's a rare representative of women leadership in Africa, something which is Ghanaian. Yeah, approach. And we've had a lot of discussions on this issue, and she actually reminds me of my mother a lot. But she was very calm, very sober, and whenever she wants to make a the open and see, but she will find a nice way out of doing it. Now me papa this software so dear of a cultural semi-mam in the Kanachi and money as succeed here as a minister of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Now a man they are failing in their leadership because a man also more on their mission. It's in the way as you know, in elections here, the way you come, the way you come, the way you come. A man who makes me attention in our form. Oh, dear Miss Eno, Umbia Cassach, Omukunu, one more and none pay Matisse, Yabo Bitu, Aguna West to say Eastward. Why should that be the case? A election, Yakotua Bakeke. I didn't think about one never dance ye kum nipa. For what? Yeah, the quack again. To me, now, ye Gino, ye Genia, the Akagana for Amof. And the other thing I was you kum nipa and say, you kum nipa in your bedana, and one a beca, the very. Show muscle on the mission. It's a man must say, Moon here what Ghana Yemblemu, Moon Fam Piebo and Buffom, and Moon soon Fenami, and Monimukuno Moncasa, Momanon Casa, and we did say Yenasa, a Bebuanti, Madame Ayokobuchi, where dear Matisse Quacusiano Airport, Mia, me call to Papa Biash and never type of Biapo, now Yaya Quacusiano. Now yet the Yamia Sika Siapa, I will know Yama or their set. Ghana. Let me just say, because I've discussed a lot of things with her. Yes, say, Abrofono Baba, so Dabi. She should rule the Commonwealth only to an extent, say, because she will need before the Jituno, almost respect it. The Omujituno, fine. But yes, Takashi ni by force, Yempiango way, Dabi. I'm a farming baby, a man called
Bravo, lawyer, yempanimfo no bia ko a higher position than ebia na yehu ora Kofi Annan ora Ibn Chambers no wono so aba mebi no mokeka ho obi be ka se wo mokọ a mfaso ben na yenya minim se nipa bebre no ade o mobusa no se na de mo discuss fine we Ghana ni but no abo edin okoye ne yehu hwe no abo edin menim se saa nkomo no ehu behia se obedia.
Oh, and we here, Amofa. Oh, na organizations na penny for no cocodano no. Biana ye Ghana for ye no bian what ya say. It in church no nim dia na was eba. United Nations we are seeing Kuba tankers we are seeing also eti ora your friend Kofi Annan osase no ye diplomat intakanka and now the rise here UN General Secretary the whole the Bibi Mine he was the first African there was Boutros Ghali no Egyptian and we did one term and omoyi ni free ho Kofi Annan buy no and no more yeah and be na you but he ran into a few problems especially with you kind of say Rwanda. I think the Rwandan issue was one of the biggest problems that he had. But no, you can't really blame him. But even the Iraq near America for war, no, he was very specific. Okano kwese sa weapons of mass destruction. Among for America for kase. What Iraq into yemko tungu o muslim mbo. Ono kache lo say se bi onyina so amode ba enya no kre. Eti me gina say no kredie mu no de mo ye no enya no kre. That's one thing I love about him. Later, America for winning who say some weapons of mass destruction evidence are amount for America for to share Iraq no. Na sa war no look at the way oil prices went up and it affected a lot of the world economy. Oh, they may say no. At that level no, no big jina ama we are seeing no it trickles down to ye directly, but it helps us in terms of the way Ghana relates with our fellow the other countries. Right, in Chambers. No, I think it was ECOWAS. Is that not it? It's not ECOWAS, my boy.
Yeah. Yes, I am not ECOWAS.
Exactly. Now, West African region. Say Nigeria. Look at what is happening. And it is not happening in Nigeria alone. No. Now look at the problem that we are having in Burkina Faso. Recently, information there are security problems in the north of Ghana. Mati said we are even helping Burkina Faso. And more boy and say making sure say the sub-region. Now it affects all of us. Say now Masa, who was saying you run away. Look at what happened in Sierra Leone and Liberia. Say Ghana for MFA and Juan Congo Shemwa and Liberian to Quenkebeja, Liberians a big Krumasi. And see another P, a Juma, the dishes something in France in the regional, sub-regional organizations, say ECOWAS, or regional organizations, say AU, and also international organizations, say the Commonwealth, and now the UN, no. Directly, but indirectly, it affects us. But sometimes it's even direct. ECOWAS sub-region. Say, Amama, we will trade. Now, a normal Ghana, no, you bet you cotton Nigeria at a good price. It's good for us because if there is trade, there will be you will need to hire people to do the work. Say if you are producing ceramic, you can open a factory. You will employ people. We employ a Ghana for now employ a Juma Nobeba, you bet you any panoka. You now then when except you can go and sell it in Togo, in Benin, in Nigeria. So when there's trade liberalization, was in a year and the Sikaba. Yeah, we feel it directly. After Secretary Dabagane, if we do it well, Namijidi said, and it's difficult here. So we'll be trade felicitation on the whole of African continent. Taxes it's not easy because for my be a person benefit, but it is a huge step. Kenya. I think recently there was a documentary by Michelle coffee. You produce Ghana Hano, with Kenya. And you need to see because one day one factory will be you are producing goods and services. Now what I don't know now a month for be now a month for so that university for you so as I said, a Jumana in penny for no in those positions, they said, okay. One penny I want here, but a Juman so here, a Brahman punto back to be the sub-region, there's peace, as on Jeba, you must to me back, now you say they to me, and you be Commonwealth, a dear Commonwealth, how they mention Commonwealth, and your scholarship in Guao, people also can relate to Commonwealth scholarships. utumi scholar eko suade we UK eko your friends Canada Australia eko suade usuade na onanim de na so be boa Ghana. But more than anything else these days we have what we call economic diplomacy. Say obebie obema enkitahudi a wo amama no mu no yentam no akwa animu side that we can relate and produce and you can say bring investments into the country ebebie enuma na manfo enye adwuma aye. So it's not just about diplomacy so here kona kwa transi akosrese na yakeke nsem ne yakoba baby. No, I'm sure she's going to pursue a policy ebema trade and investment every omo wo sika no aba ye side ha na yetumi ebi enuma na no so that we can grow our economies. Na you say you grow no keke but we produce good paying jobs. Ebema said you yenye sika. Na you say for example when it comes to galamsey abeya yetietiemu, for example what technology can we use then make sure the gold na we'll get more of it rather than destroying our water bodies with mercury. Matisse recently they brought in equipment and no so we gold now you can get a lot of gold about 95% and you will not destroy the water bodies. How can we make sure that these equipment we can even produce some here in this country? And then reclamation of the land. See, to former good year. I know the Israelis have a very good technology we use to even cleanse the water bodies if we have a problem with it, or even reclaim the land. Yes, clean and generate assassin. This is technology that we cannot. In Ireland, they have lots of technology like that. I mean, they have a lot of renewable energy technologies. It bet me now so that right now the world is moving away from fossil fuels. Say you're going to petrol now and only. So how do we gain from these renewable energies? Ghana in particular, every day my boys brigade for soldier for the training also training no more classroom so they have say bogu but we can make use of the sun energy we can retain it not only for electricity but for other purposes. What they mention for irrigation, because say if the cost of energy is cheap, you can do a lot of things. Development and without energy, cheap source of energy, we cannot develop. Madam, her biggest concentration will be on how to ensure, say, you bring investment and there will be a free flow of knowledge and technology from where the knowledge is here. Now, these days, you go internet, so you can have a lot of learning on the internet. But how do we gain and harness that knowledge so that we can equip our children? Even in the educational system, STEM, you better enough STEM facilities, you grow STEM schools, equip the schools that we are opening to ensure that we can grow. So maybe should be more development oriented. Her agenda will be party no, I don't think that will be her focus. Her focus will be more on economic diplomacy and ensuring that the Commonwealth becomes real. Now, bisa say and penifoni position because we are position now. Sebio yen ebibi man ye gidi no we also we jam na kwesi broni dia na sebio opposite. In fact, one of the things are not many friends, the former Secretary General Kofi Annan wajan be ko enya adwene ene sansem we all the mission no yen ebibi for yen di gidi ne se obema nware obema. I think he could have used his position to articulate Yansu's position, because sebio won't you nware mienu ni miensa can you do this in the UK? Can you do that?
Yeah, the uncommon no corner we na metie opa me last question na maybe say enye ba bia wo de kofa say o ba ntimi ngware oba be ma mami musa say me e dey na ma Ghana for ma yes strong. For example, we say bia international conference bia na bibi na de be hye wonsa e wo wiase ba bia na was stand out even so wokɔ enwumenwume wo wiase aman akɛseɛ so na ɔmo yɛ appraiser obehu sɛ Ghana ni bi stand out ɛwom adwuma na yɛde bɛhyɛ ne nsa na ɔyɛ ne yie but yɛ wɔ yɛ kurom ha nso a yɛ nhu ne sa ɛdeɛ nteteɛ na ɛma yɛ saa deɛ na yɛ kɔ abɔnten a ɛtumi epie saa no.
Well, I'll answer your question by referring to Jesus. Oh, Jesus can be or say prophet is never recognized in his own home. So Obekaya now or yeah, you may be what it was in Galilee and then Kofoni and Omizu Nanya Kwawe and brother we didn't. And Jesus made it clear, say a prophet is never recognized in his own home. Aya young Kasano, your boy who any here. My main example is that Ghana for Betiasi. Your circumstances never hano. Aya name what. Last time for you, my boy, ya, you to no go Muswa, or Mambo, or Mobo Trukai. Tuesday, third, no more match, no. Ye Sudan for try, Omo back, Kudus one she go. Samano, so as you go, I think Jordan so she go in that case, oh, it's environment no hano nam. That's one major thing. Environment, a normal koyeno. Ayana what she done for I omokwa bruchiria. Circumstances need to be here, Juma. On they mentioned they're able to do a lot of work. The same Ghanaian, it will be here, Juma Sika, but Wabagana ha. My answer to your question is that I have not yet seen a year. The Diana, my Minister of Education, I am doctor, no, a lot of the learning, no, also your best STEM, your best American educational system, or Pepandiana, he refers to it. I'm a doctor. Who school now go Ghana, Francisco Bayana, with this education you call brutally, and so call brutally, no, now would do on first. I'm of a debut as some of Bissase. Who Ghana need beer, obeyed or relax for Ghana, Obekwa Brutia or relax. What to be done, what to be done? It's a hano, and your bado, Amofa. Radio Jumaya Uye, near web with the BBC. They said they who came, they wonder. How are you believing the English language? Look, I said, you may no more press up man pass man. Oh, dear nature. But for no more kind of grammar, which they say, what because of ABCD. Nyamencha, the one chairman of the Ghana Boxing Authority. I was a member of the Commonwealth Boxing Council. You co meeting, Bukom Banku Assembly by and Kofu, episode Bugu Yeso. Me sorry, kiki, one at two baby. All the mission. So, and in Dianoha. Na aya nanka yasa yanka say ebu ye ho abonfia and na circumstances no so enye den enye but me gidi say we must begin to have believe in ourselves yenyi ye ho ni amofa aya nanka kemu ne enke ye twetwe ye ho no dos toto. Well, sometimes criticism makes us better. Say okay obi ye bibi me nya de wa fe de me gidi say me no nya adwe wo fa ha nka bebo we criticize, that's very good, but aya na ye nye hu ndi we criticize ourselves so much. Say yes, say Yankase, we want to destroy ourselves, and also the papa. And to question is then the Maya dance. So one, our system of education is good. Two, your values are strong. I am a call 1% me call. Where I'm over me call UK, me call my master's degree. Me not me tekamu, na bruni pa akokre bi buy, and I'm a soy money team. Otrasi ano or women no say me free Africa, and I'm say yes. Also or you show say me free Ghana. Then I'm saying, no, I didn't know who's in free Ghana because many of the Casama do start to match. Also, when in Ghana for soldier for about World War, no more Boadier, he was quickly able to see semi free Ghana. Why? Because of me the way I pressured myself, saying, me see the Boadier, in Titi, no, yeah, interview young family, no. I'm over the American. That is what distinguishes us. It is not only the academic training here, which is not that bad. Your value system is good. A lot of the parents, before you are aware, the child is destroyed on the mission. So let us be proud of what we have. Now, young crack. And then we must protect what we have. If we don't protect it, foreign values, we are saying, and no dear, it is the Maya dance, so say Your value systems are strong. Our educational system is not as bad as we think. We can improve it. It's protect your values, protect your educational system, and let us as a society, respect and love what we do, because Ghanaians are capable of achieving the best. Media, me didn't say, the Ghana ni bre when him dear could be piano or bedanso. Just as we will always distinguish ourselves, even in the legal field, every aspect of human endeavor. Say Ghana ni could no castle or can they also car. Oh, we are always outstanding. When it comes to politics, Ghanaian politicians who have been outstanding, medical field, sports, BBM. The Americans say your value system is not that bad. Our educational system is good. Need to protect it and improve it. Now, I think we are too overcritical of ourselves. That is the only point that I will make. Say, going into an election, you're careful that we don't destroy the very institutions. Parliament, Speaker, make a decision. You will call court. Let me give an advice to our lawyers who come on radio. Lawyer for you want to hear. When the matter is in court, we don't discuss the details. You better have a family. I can't be was here. But you for Bonnie and Nidia, Emma. The court structure, the Supreme Court is the highest court of the land, and the winning Chief Justice Square at Junior. And so we don't do that. It is totally unethical. The same legal processes now. Chief Justice Fast will be no good say. You are a long law student coming up. You have the same legal processes over to me at FASO. I can catch the Chief Justice. Chief Justice say, yes, we need him. A corner of FASO my expert order for stay of execution. You know, because of A, B, C, D reasons. A better one must say, some of the justices will agree with you, and that decision that everybody is angry with will be overturned. And now to be vacated, as we say in law. Intimacy, especially the lawyers are about radios near Casano. Let us behave like professional lawyers. Then say, this near PPT, near team, near Dabi. Lawyers don't behave that way. Intimacy.
Can say, be on show him so Mokwa, Chief Justice and the best panel, Tino.
Good. I'm of a very good question. But you see, the very fact say, who call your case, I would say Chief Justice, the same legal process you can raise a matter in respect of empaneling on the basis say Chief Justice. As someone you cocaine. One of the fundamental principles of law is say you cannot be a judge in your own matter. I'm a family boy. Are you a law? Are you not aware?
The okay, judge got a reason, but I'm far.
Dabi, let me say. I'm far. Sometimes but sometimes it's an administrative role that she has. But in respect of making it independent, you can have it done. What would you say? In any case, what I'm just saying is that there are ways of objecting to a panel if you think that panel will be biased. You can raise those objections. Okay. Even if it is not upheld to noir, you would have gone through the legal processes. And I'm sure that if it's a matter involving the Chief Justice, and it has happened on several occasions where it has been raised, it is a matter of ensuring neutrality. Let me give you an example. Look, in the past, the Chief Justice used to do these things, personally. But Mekaise, in the era of Chief Justice Aninyebwa, they mechanized the whole system. They mechanize not just although he's using administrative powers to do it, and it was done mechanically. They rule sometimes depending on the kind of cases we are looking at. Judges need to be almost specialization in certain areas, so they group them together and then mechanically, almost are selecting a panel. So the Chief Justice doesn't get directly involved in selection. No, that can be done. And what I'm just indicating is that. If obi asemiba na se wonyi ntuma emra no be kire kwan an wo be fa so na you either overturn or vacate that decision. Well, that is how the law will be pronounced. But no, it's say it will be forever. There are so many instances that legal positions are bar. Over time, those legal positions have been overturned. As you are aware.
Council, my no say, me just wakasa pa nyame adom na asem foforo ba beba.
Miss Medasi.
Yes, yeah, that's lawyer Moses for money and Yanino Common 107.1 Suni High Omanfm. Mamin Kai will say JK for one more Eboa, Badan Sana no KJ Steady Abroad and Travel Consult. One more say memoir mania say. Amanu bi ewu nyuma wo ho a wo mo pe mabunu amo mo aye amanu bi te say Australia baby te say New Zealand afi Albania Indonesia amanu doso na esese won so kọ na okonya adwuma eye omo se menka nkyere o se enye baby a wo kro na wani akotutu aka wonsem se de ya na ye hunu no wo other countries bi a aka no so enti bomodin asa wo befre KJ Study Abroad and Travel Consult for na anyone morning komo se oye plumber anase oye welder electrician san nwuma ni nyina bi wo hono mo a onmo kra na omko aya na omusika sem no etime kosoro edema omo wo sa aman no eso oye nurse akwanya nso ewo ho edema 0271 298 175 0271 298 175 and 0554 415 742 0554 415 742 0554 415 742 na ene KJ for enkomodie no entimi enkoso won register for senator we ya kachiri misrewa se we wankasa wadwuma se we ya ban adwuma da chia semunti okọ home giemu a usika e wosa wonsa kan se ogusu eye adwuma wo senate so na se wonya akwanhia wontumi nya adwuma biewu a senate be hwe wo kopim se ubefiri mu wafiri mu akire no kra usika aka no wabusua no nso ensa ebeka de hia ne se ube register sika no motene kakra na sika no ankasa nso san ye adwuma maw enti wokọ ahome giemu anasa sika no aba be hwe wo memfa ni agro na join senate enne na bomodin se odaache eho ebetumi ehia senate the ombeka bia nso omode ye adwuma we deliver on our promise 0302 611 622 0302 611 622 na ene senate mpanimfo enkomodie no entimi enkoso door master for na every one mo apono a eye kama a omode free amanya kese so aba ya obetumi apebi ato na apono no bi ho no mo a security door ya atrese eno no obi en ho betumi abawuram wo mo obi ewo ho wonom ewo apono nso a tuo krampo ntumi nwuram enso ewo ho apono wo mo de bi free Israel wo mo de bi free China wo mo de bi free Germany afi wo mo de bi nso free Turkey ni nyina ya apono akese kama de de to edan no ano de de to edan num ni nyina no eye kama enti adansifo ene ankrankra emfre door master ewo 0548 402 640 0548 402 640 0505 892 268 0505 892 268 na ene door master for nkomodie intimi nkoso unya nto asase apebi ye obi wo kuntunse ye obi ewa buri ye obi wo bosomase ye obi wo tutu akuapem sansase ye ton for building planner design limited for and say memo amane eyefo mesrew go pebi to ni titiru asase de ototo ho ne the following day na ne value no ekosro ache kra no within 24 hours obekọ no na edibia ba beka pebi to 0242 341 216 0242 341 216 and 0277 638 792 wono mo won hyehyeye enti obosoma se tutu akuapem afi aburi ena kuntunsi ya enono eben eye amasamai bomodin se obepa asase ni bi ato ewo ho Salem real estate for there wo ma ba bia ma watena wo ma sidan no dada na mom no ebo no wo fom mo afi na mo ware dada mo ti ba bi dada mo ma mienu 2 bedroom 3 bedroom edema we security 24/7 gated community omo science won hyehyeye ehia me pa mesro e wadenta dodo wakwan no so na de aban da roma kwan no ye yenti emu da ho a chese ensuro kra frɛ Salem for ewo 0547 595 308 and 0666 614-953 0266 0266 614-953 0266 614-953 na Oni Salem for Nkomodie no entime enkoso Give us Scientific Herbal Center ye mau enro ama nipadua na gina na hoden so no na ye boawo ama watumi akwaba na wadwuma atumi akoso ya kaise GC mixture ene ne capsules no yin sanwa baby ensanwa no wo bia no ebe boawo ama atumi afiri ho afi nso so enam yare nyina no ebeko ko capsules na adwuma ye ne se ema wo yafunu no muda ho na organs na niam eboa ma yafunu no etumi nya ahoden ma nipadua nya ahoden no mo nso ho ato mo kakra herbal mixture no boost immune system no na malaria and typhoid everywhere ya no ahye no so me amade no P capsules PB 0543222470 na any givers enkomodie no entumi enkoso kama na bibia enye fine emfa emma ya na wakae se Franco Trading Enterprise phones papa fie sa wope phone ato wanko Franco a waha wo ho mesrew Shannon sofa mame phone papa fie se omede dodo no aba ne enenkrofo atu aguso CCTV cameras no 24/7 na we covered wankasa no wabo modern ase wabo wankasa ho ban se ye wadwuma anase ofie or tablet so ana wo phone so wo koba no na wo monitor main office no adabraka woni Roxy Cinema na hwe ni mo ko online francotrading.com mo niam ni nyina wo ho bo modern se obekọ na wonsa etumi account de ya afre na ene Franco ni nkomo sanse o outlet ne doso na ye nkyere oba bia wo mo ankasa e wo 0246 422338 0246 422338 0246 422338 na one Franco Trading Enterprise enkomo no entime enkoso de obon krata nim nsem ena yede ema no hema adwo akyerewa aye krado ya wode de obon krata nim nsem no eba wonom nso a ewo Facebook nana poku mamemo achia no pe bra kwa bena good morning Alex Budu onso good morning ma ke papa bi aseda yetwedi ampon dia Gabriel Naka keke ewo kaswa ofori kwame ye na wase se onso adwane yen na Musa Abatwa ewokumase onso ye na wase Helen onso ye God's child mame na wase Heli Salasi yen fasida mfama ko mensa wo pillar 2 asida eodia Bernard Ampofu apia good morning teacher kujo watepa nyina suso good morning ko Kofi possible possible also good morning Yankopon enka ho mo aka etise slide senior mame na wase na afi Daniel Asamoah Beko Real Zero ene mo aka nyina nso ye na mo ase ohima adwatwere yanko yanim kakra nsan ya da ye ho for commercial break obon krata na animu nsem ehia no tew ne yanko
ene daily guide obokrata ne nie mame Shirley ayokobotwe ya ene yato abayi no se wo meye secretary general Emma Commonwealth no eno emfoni edaha na wo chese Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting the toso do no nso ne course o apia Samoa ena mame Shirley ayokobotwe yeto abadi yi no nipa mienu ena woni wo mu egina ye Senator Joshua Setipa ya wo free Lesotho ena Dr. Mamudu Tangara wono efri Gambia woni sampanifo mienu ena egina pray ya ekwowiase mame Shirley ayokobotwe wono na yato aba no ede yi no nti wo share daily guide anim ha say dia sa asem no edaha na uba the Chronicle the obokrata no enso front page ha mame na toshi ado ya wono ene administrator Emma common fund wono so ehun nsem wa ha wo gba amane se rapen wieye no wo gba pro e won kramantebo ha sei ma woni enipa dodo no ahia ye ma asema wode ato wo manim ne se wo mo po bi ato aba de ama no afia bato no a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia san se wono ena ye ntimi emfa kita hyehye Jurimudie ne proye bia emfore ne ho ye ka se wo bi ye corruptor enye Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ya te se Ghana fo tenetene ye nsa won krofo so no ye corrupt no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ya te ne ho asem bi da ye nte ne ho asem bi ada na asem bi so beto dwam ya na ene se yese wokọ mentifi mantam no emu a adomfo yekuo ya wo mo aman ahodo bi ene wo mo bent se Burkina Faso wo mo de mentifi mantam ni mum ena wo mo de aye biaye a wo mo ede wo mo akodie besie eho ena ebi nso ba eba beji ayarehwe ho ena ebi beto nnuane ni fango nom ne explosive wo mo de di boni ni hyepa no woni Burkina Faso no ho ena wo no betoto saa niama ni nyina na Ministry of National Security ede krata piedwa se sa report na routers wo mo de baye no kwasem bia eni Omanfm panhini se ensema wo mo de baye no kure bi wo mu a anka wonom ede nyinaso ebeka wo mo nsem no nyinaso bi anim na bambo mu yedin ye papa e wo mentifi mantem no mu a enye mresa se wo bi betimi aba ye sa se wasan ye domfo ye kuokura se wo betimi aba wura mu ana bibi etesa no ekuo bi asa ni sa atumi no ya wo betimi ede ewura Ghana ye hye so sa na meba Daily Statesman da obokrata no emu a wo ba krata feto so miensa no a aso ye a ehwe enuane ni kuayo ho ensam so afo a woda no Dr. Brian Champon ena wode atodwa se braso se ye befa abefo kwan so a ye de kua na yama ye kuayo no etimi adi mu na akwanenim wase biribi atwa mu na kuayo no na ye de adane ado nom ne ade ye nti na makuayo no aye den ma emabunu dodo no ado hunu kuayo ne se ya sotwe nenso enei ye wakwa ahodo bebrebe ya ye faso eye kua ye nti oman Ghana ebraso se ye nso ye betimi afasa kwan ne so na ya ye kua ma na so eni na asamba ko nso edam the Daily Statesman the obokrata no enim ha sei Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ya wotu Franka adema NPP amanyuko no ya wode tudwa se ye po bia wo bema Ghana enidaso a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia nti we Daily Statesman the obokrata no na New Crusading Guy the obokrata no so nanim ha sei no uba krata fire etoso miensa ene krata fa etoso enum mum wo chese Zoom Lion adwumako no ena wo mo ene sese wo mu dwumade a wo mu die no atra oman Ghana a sese wakwakodru aman hodo so na sadia wono mu ewo nimde ewo ekwan a ye fa so ma bola sabi abodompem wo baabi yetimi dane ani yetimi tuo na yede ye niam ahodo bi ma emfaso eba so no wo mo de saa nimdie ni bi akọ enkofo aman so ma se sie ya ye kase no mampeni Yoweri Museveni ya wo mampeni Yoweri Museveni wode wono mo landfill site baako ahye Zoom Lion adwumako no ensase wonye ho adwuma emfama wono mo sanse eyade bia etete wo mo yie papa enti no Zoom Lion adwumako no so agye no fel so ma eno so ho nsem krata yi de ho amane ebo abakrata fa ya etoso miensanti wo hwemu a ena wo ba the Ghanaian Times the obokrata no emunso a ensam dodo no wan yaboboso na emum get fund ena krata yi krata fire etoso edu mienu no wobo amane se get fund for eche impuntunyuma na se project akodo ya wonum aye ya say dodo no an wo chese yewie project 11,248 and a get fund eche se wonum initiate ye ewo America krayi mu emu 7,000 de obetimi de won sesi won bo aka se sa project no yewie krakrakra emu 4,000 enso no ewo stages akodo ya wo mo wia enesa ya eno so ho nsem the Ghanaian Times the obokrata no
Odiaba mame na me hobaransa na no a few messages na fe so this one says good morning to you YAB and your team. I remember the late Reverend Kwesi Fuamueni's last station at Koforidua before his death in London on official duty as a minister of the Methodist Church in 1970s. Your interview this morning with lawyer Fuamueni reminds me of his mother, who was very dynamic and forward-looking among committees of clergymen's wives. Indeed, Brofo was young in the secondary school then. and it's nothing strange to me that he has become a successful legal brain to Ghana. Long live the boys' brigade training discipline of Methodism. Okay. Openi yada say very much and edi way by asida eodia. Sylvester Sari says by her calmness and the way she carries herself about Honorable Shirley resembles ML Short. Are they related in any way? Congrats to her. It's a question and Sylvester Sari Abisa also this one says, good morning Amofa, you've made my day with the election announcement you just made. God be with you, continue to grow in wisdom and pay na mebo man for aman yes aka 40 days na abano ekwakoto enti obi anhye nonso ade achi ade sanyina no na ebre no na ekro. And this one says the take or pay power agreement signed by John Mahama is costing government a lot. John Mahama, as corrupt as he is, must be benefiting from those agreements. He must be receiving his share from the charges through the back door. John Mahama for you. Franklin Asafweji brought in this one. Nana Kweku says it's the most expensive parliament ever, starting with the budget that the speaker gave. Okay, Mame Enawasi say also Ode Ediaba. Pasulu says, good morning. It's possible Dr. Baumia will win hands down. Yena Nyankopon say Niamanyina Koye. Yemfa Winso Emfa Emra Auntie Cecilia says, please wish my daughter Josephine Owusu and son of Methodist University level 300. She is celebrating her birthday today. Josephine, happy birthday to you. Abusiana said, and wish you well. And this one is coming from Protozua. He says, greetings from the Suhuma Republic. Greetings to your team as well. Kwame Yedase Ejoso Nyanko Ponso Mwao Ma Bibia Enye Kama. Reverend Edusei says, good morning, my brother. Trust you are doing well. Concerning the illegal ECG connections, the workers and their top men are aware of it. Go to places like Kokomba, Sodom and Gomorrah, Bukum, Abuja, Choko, and other slums. You will be shocked when you report it to them. They will expose you by mentioning your name to them because they have a share of every money that comes out from the illegal connection. Reverend Edu say also made us comments are popular too. He says, my fellow Ghanaians, let's vote boom 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 for Dr. Baumia to maintain the free SHS and trainee allowances. Comments are pillar too. Also, ma yeah now I say. So for my says so our meter has been disconnected, but still reads we have reported, but they told us it is the fault. It's a fault in the meter. So in future they will make it come and then repair it for you for credit. Okay. So for mommy and now as I say also ode buy. And on this note, mama me na me home for commercial break. So a free commercial break ne ba na Africa krebi aka no ye de ababe toa so and yen komo no adoso nti yen komo no bi wo ho no mam say ye be hwe fridge na ochina nyame adoma ya toa so ye dan home for commercial break ye ba e be toa so.
Chief, if the election is won at the polling station, why is the final result declared by the EC chairperson?
Very good question. Let me break it down for you. For the presidential election, the whole country is one constituency. We add up the results from all the polling stations before declaring the winner. First, signed pin sheets go to the constituency collation center. Then results from all polling stations in that constituency are added up and the constituency winner is declared.
So when we finish voting at the polling station, the results are taken to the constituency.
The results are forwarded from the constituency to the regional collation center. The party agents and observers are all at these centers. The regional collation center adds up all constituency results and declares the regional winner.
Hey! This process is long, Papa.
Hey, that's not all. This is serious business. Regional results come to the EC head office. Party agents, observers, any media for no woman monitor. The EC chairperson simply adds up all the results from all the 16 regions to get the presidential winner.
EC chairperson, she don't go fit declare any winner she they want.
There is no way to declare a winner other than the person elected from the 40,000 polling stations. Everything is transparent.
Now MPs there no way.
That's straightforward. We collect the signed pink sheets from all the polling stations in that constituency and declare the winner right there at the constituency.
So if the party fails to properly collect their own pink sheets results,
no dear,
voila. Blame yourself times 2.
Ghana for take note that all through this process, all political party agents and observers them get their feeling. Nobody they sleep. From the polling stations to the constituency collation centers to the regional collation centers and even the national collation center at the EC head office. All political party agents and observers them did their constant. Them open them eyes all they watch everything. Feeling. Nobody go fit steal this election inside. Look, even EC chairperson self no go fit steal this election inside. 2024 elections. It be Frenchim. It be clean. Emuda ho time. No bululu.
Mangana wasundrepa memfajantumu.
Madam, mame fried rice, 10 Ghana cedis. Nafa.
Ayiko. Wenti na wonta ne difie no.
Oh, medo.
Madam, wenti na mekunu eni difie no wahu. Enra ode wache ne be fie. Enra echi na ye jollof. Anano krampo die na ye omutuo. Ene nso auto fried rice.
Madam.
Paso huna de krontem didi ha no. Enye tenase. Madam, family no ma no.
Emu ye de. Ne hwam so. Hwe ni fefefe. Madam, edi ene we hintasem.
Memu eduane nyina. Me de pragia rice and yo.
What's a pragia rice?
Ane pragia rice.
Any madam package jollof. Any omutuo no bi mame. Na me fan coffee na pragia rice. I will chroma nkasa. FDA aji ejede nkrato yatum.
Goyle anytime, anywhere. From Wa to Tumu, na Vrungo to Bolgatanga, Tamale to Salaga, Goyle. Nkuranza to Banda, Kumasi to Abuasi, Tadi to Cape, Orokodo, Tama to Ho, Accra, and all over Ghana. Goyle brings you quality choices. Fuel up at any Goyle station near you. Goyle, good energy. Yeah.
Bema, efisa wo fa rocker for duro pakum capsules. Uso hunu nisen. Pakum
Amami male vitality service in there.
Na wo obanso edien na Genicure capsules. Ayama wo.
Eji me fiti kromo yaw efri me so. Esiesie me.
Me wife de Genicure ama waye obesima. Oni how.
Na Mr. Journalist. How dear.
Media ye Medfagen capsules.
Medfagen capsules.
A natural supplements for immune support and general well-being.
And also free rocker na.
Rocker clinic for noa. Makonya bedie mu nyina no. Medfagen edimu akotene pa.
Since na say we look very young no.
Enrode nyina. Apay for ma wo mo money for nkwada wo ni mfie du mienu nka ho.
Emerima wo di mfie du ngwahwede kronkwa na timi no pakum capsules.
024-888-5040 and 0244-183230.
FDA aji ejede nkrato yatum.
Will hear congratulations.
Aku Ghana Madrishie. Media sem denam na muntie mie. Ejumeko KJ study abroad and travel consult say. Amai bi hia adwumayefo ne wo ma ye adwuma. Amai bi te say Australia, New Zealand, Slovakia, Albania and Mauritius. Wo hia mining workers, plumbers, electricians, welders, fabricators, mechanics. Wo hia nurses and caregivers. Wo hia drivers, sales representatives. Wo hia securities. Ene obia wo betimi di na ho odin aye adwuma bia. Enunti KJ study abroad and travel consult for was 0271298175 and 055441572.
I'm saying that Ghana must not introduce free SHS on the whimsical promise of a desperate politician. Many mistakes have been made by countries in Africa already with free SHS.
Akufado, minya udeni, uye bwe. Baumia, minya udeni, uye bwe.
Hey, Mami Jemfwa, ne dena ma wani aji area we say.
Minia, same kaya dia free SHS, ayama meneme ma wahu. Ami uhuni minya mpo. Esandia na nado danko Akufado, eno Dr. Baumia, ayenti. Sawo kaya bra, mikuna no sheye nyina efri mu no.
Ane, me kai pa.
Nani daso nyina sa. Same de me mami ensane nyina be ko school. Ekosi se na nado danko Akufado Akufo-Addo ene Dr. Baumia edi free SHS ebaye. Sisi a mema miensa, Kofi, Esi, ene Kojo, eni na kosko akese ni bi. Minia, na wonim de ya no mo eka. Omo so omo ba, omo de nsacha ye bebe mo. Ebi mo so omo ba omo betwam. Ebi mo so omo ba omo ma awofo ni bi etua school fees ni bi.
Hey, omo pese omo yoma de ni bi mo. Iti just why na ntua. Na why nkɔ ni free. Omo pese omo ya, eyi ye ni bi no. Esi nchen. No mo side omo connection man. Any protocol nsem yi. Essay free SHS papa ya yemba yi koyo.
Eno ti na wo se ban ya homodin bia say. Ye bebo free SHS ho ban. Na ya no ma mba mbesai ade papa. Na nado ene Dr. Baumia ede abrayen yi o.
Enye free SHS wo ya na mama ne nkofo se enye possible yi. Nanso se say dear, it is possible. Afiwe, ye tu abadi abo free SHS ho ban. Tu mama Dr. Baumia, number 1 on the ballot. Ade pano no kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebeboa efie bia aba mese ade pa de etwamu da wo de 3CP egu nso mu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3CP efren so huru wanu anopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana enso hye ehyewo a fa 3CP efren so fifa so eno ano no wo hyewu wi a fa 3CP efra enso fifa so na beboa obebre 3CP ehye pimples empompo ekro na ekumkro enimrimu ya wonso 3CP so de enye na wo drugstores bia mu atufonko adepa pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi fre 0302 664 832 kumasi adepa pharmacy e wadum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo
Ghana fue Franco esa the electrical appliances for Frabejaswo washing machine, Asian women yopo, CCTV cameras, and need all clear. I'll be you. Saba mobile phones, these are iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any the account, anyone says you na Franco. And I'll bring the papa, ne water phone say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, essential tabletop, double decker, any chest freezers, and changing a mahoden kwa. Franco, Kwabata be a benwo, name of head office, a wada braka, one in Roxy Cinema, and the friend 0246 422 338 and a 055 5939 311. Franco electrical appliances, papa.
Akuya na ase ho te sen
mama o ti apon kakra na momontumi mi se duane
enti na mede front active and chance ne pepe mu nware papa bia wudi a wo mra ho aba no wo ye front active cereals e rich in vitamins proteins and minerals fiber no omega 3 so wom e boa digestion every 3 years equals 100 years obi atumi di bi na e main kama wutumi di ni breakfast lunch and asapampo
front active ebe boa pa
the drink nso ni ye won diabetes ya de yatua no ana one person chile etumi num bi e na e won complete Omanfm kan so tumi num bi na the test no jai oba normal main very nutritious
and na front active junior in so
front active junior ni formula no enkoda wadi 1 ekosi 14 years ya won mu ntimi ni di year from no wodi ensuo ana milk and mixia na wotima ni di na ni denti wo benyiri fe ni nyina wo supermarkets and pharmacies dodo a Adepa Pharmacy Limited branch BM our Ghana ha from 0302 664 832 and 0245 915 254
FDA aji ejede nkrato yato
Dominion Herbal Powder.
Say you can say Dominion Herbal Powder. Emma immune system. And now in Kwabo will nip a drum yet. Nan the senti. What I did, Yaration Kunimua. And what dance be new?
I don't dare fine pa Manumbi. Tina me do one dancing. And I say, me say
Dominion Herbal Powder, dear. Ninia, and yet a month for dancing and a bacon fool. Near I get a woman nip a diamono. A bromagin and a mentias. A mad Dominion Herbal Powder. And how would the beer at that? Someone at the honor. Dominion Herbal Powder. And once one will so share will take up. Now that trick to us a biagumu, what chance to Yanum. What we Angels Dominion Herbal Center, one cocoa and a diaba, a painful, a bar or more monufu, and Quadawan if you do me do one count. Do 054 315 8195. FDA, I did a gradient crap to you at
Herbal Powder. Dominion Herbal Powder.
Abusiafo na mo ase ohema ba ko mienu bi aka enwie.
Honorable any daily graphic the obokata na kasa fe to so me ensa no. Mampeni na nado dan kwakufu ado egusua e hye Ghana for ball. Say December 7th abato no be asomdwe boko. Wo se ekwan ye fa so to abade yi no ma ne be ye mampeni no eye asomdwe na enya afi ya ne bra so an wo be kɔ no e na ye be to aba ma basabasa USC enti no wo be hwe se afi ya bato no yebeto ma asomdwe aba na Ghana fo ayi nipa wo pese obedi wo mwanim se
obi no betumi de basa bia aba ohima ba no do ba woni wa woni awi
dada
oh
dada kra ka se de be na ya
yo ma me ye no we to aba ma o yi
anya ready se be da sum wo krom
na se bra John ni me te so ke kan se ayi sa useless in semina ba omi ake kan am so de oni atem didie ati ba omi akọ se Oba 4 years pe.
Nanya 4 years be no.
Ahinu na.
On the adibia no waye emotional na asa bibia no ne komedi achi.
Wa na o ka kire se 4 years obi anti fa nye o mai. E ma no 4 years a wontimi. Won so akwa dan ho. Na utie ni nsam no so sese kura do no nko hia bibia na o man no hwe no. The car crash say a no man na sesa e de ama no. Ye to car foforo man afi bia na ade nkade na ohia. But e was onya legacy bi dija nchirima na titiri kura no ono ankasa ne ma. Enti oba oba de e sacrificial job no oba abeye e de aboa magana no akoso na obi say 4 years but ono susu say 4 years impuntu omo no ye papa chen useless 8 years impuntu oni
enti wono de amemo no obebu ba ko no wo se de en wo ye
yo mama
anti se Ghana for friend so won say de wo se wo ye
uti saka se bi ya aya na ya reho na e ka mani ko si se na jama Ghana for nipa no odwe se Ghana for no sebe adwen e de dwene
eni bi
ebi ni bia na
sana adwen no
otumase because she yaw enyina so a MPP government enyina so a mo nyina so se e wo se Dr. Baomi aba no e show baby a no kre amamu a ye ka se economy na Ghana for base jina so na ye de to aba no otimase eno de o hwem pa dia na je se economy de ke ba bia nyewo be bia ni wan keye
you ask be bia
be do make no be bia ni wan keye na o hwe ensise enne ma abawe e de abana na say o tie de Jomahawa no kakra na se abufu what you say na sansise we no asema make ya bunti ensise we no enne wo nyina so se yetimi ye lefa pem no yetibi eniema bi etoato aso man ko dru be bia Ghana for ebeka ebe hunu development ne trajectory abaye be so de ko ene ensema do Mahama e ka say ode ba no how does it kwan be so na ensema oka se me say ni 24
waka bibi
nya 24 hour no kwan be so na ebe fa so kra affect Ghana for ama progress now ka so de be ba no aba and so Baomi akwa o kira o say I've laid a digital foundation eno ntini me gina so na ma train over 1 million Ghanaian youth na oma take advantage se fapim bi wo meboa na ode to aso so it makes sense hospitals are aban SCC 111 new hospitals what you say also me gina so na me their nurse force so over 400,000 no does it make sense because you lay down sa infrastructure no so enti o hwe enotina amanfo ga say oh be 2 years ago dey nanka ye to abanka Jomahawa krabi we ni be 60% and over by nay well enkofo papa ni tisi forma all church say ade we na foundation say na nado nankwa ababe na nto aso so ni e dey say na beba foundation we okọ de sector foundation we na nado aye na nto aso so ni e dey say na beba no afedi enkofo adwen no who say, oh, and some papa can them say Yansa no say. And I'm not crazy me say, another way president. Your Mahama was be that. Baumia, where did that?
Yeah, invitation no more who said Dr. Baumia no winning. And I know person more de Nanado.
And you may be
a tarry.
So, so Phoebe, every Jareno.
And almost cautious here, a cancer. Oh, yeah, Yankas or your truffle. I am shiny who do be a debba and fan tagino. And one more just a truffle.
Missy, your mama so device president way. On one and then call for some more say, and to what things down to Mahama, and they go quite you do always, a day. Say, Kwakujo, a new do no more mano opportunity. Mano, within the vice president. Now I say, vice president, what there? Now, on said they need to be beer and not on to be opportunity. Man, I say, on negotiations are aeroplane is animal. Papa now sign for how say negotiations are in some way. Young Sanko should move him. And only
wow. Wow, je Professor Mills CDBR and I do answer your Mahama or Cromford in Naswa or Cromfontina or buy and you need to go in
Jasma make say. So John Mahama be the vice president. Now the say when you can't take any decision now. And then the way I dream say about me the vice president no or one quite say you maybe you have so on ya is what me. And I say be a cost additional. So who the vice president no ya who anya to me anya hwe we open so say na aman mu ni kwa de na on ka ho because na nya wasema a oka no ene ede adwuma now we vice president because that Ghana form for to be ma in March the same way no you can also say 8 years amamu aye kan but what me just made contributions the contributions na dodo na no ye fa in fact enema bi wo ho a nanka open in a very different way. But enya ono na executive power ni kra no otimase enti ono no untimi fa nyina so nka say no and all pay to me na to me no odi aye ne hye no ayi
so ma me na wase ebre na so me na wase na the maritime important news so to aso Shannon so far me high 107.1 the Obonkrata and Munsem and I a day ebre war enche and commando beba.
Come anyone and come cry. I'm away. Smell my okay.
Guest Carbonafrim Pong. Within a day, I'm a fabo and for maritime important news no and to us when no actually no yet today's agenda ebebrel. Good morning.